Hello, happy winter. Today I want to share a story with you guys um, about my week and the lessons that I already knew, but I had a chance to really practice basically what I preach. So Sunday night, after my cats ate dinner, I have 5 cats. They went out to eat, do their business. They ate home. They went outside to do their business, come back. One of my cats don't go outside. She's really old. She's 18, so she stays in the house. She does all her business inside. But the other guys, they went out. And only 3 came back. And so the one that was missing was brother. He's the second oldest. His name is Ian, but he's got a lot of names besides Ian. But we call him brother. And brother didn't return. It was cold outside. I was like, what is he doing? So I left the porch light on, and I'd get up and check every now and again, and to make sure, he wasn't at the window waiting for me to open the door. And I had to go to bed at one point. I got up and 3 o'clock in the morning, I think it was, and it had already snowed, and I had seen paw prints. I don't know if they were his or not at the time. I thought that they might be. I don't know. Could have been a rabbit. Could have been anything. But I was like, well, dang, he tried to get, come back, but I was sleeping. But I do have a box outside right by the door. One of those homemade cat boxes. And inside it has straw. And it's insulated, so if it gets too cold and I'm not here or something like that, they can go in there, chill out, and be warm. Anyway, a couple of days went by, and I was going through it really bad, y'all. I was really stressing. My animals, and I'm sure if you guys have animals, my animals are like my babies. They're like my children. Like, I ain't even gonna go there, and it was very, very hard just doing anything. Cooking, cleaning, taking care of my daughter. Anything and everything was hard because I couldn't stop thinking about brother. Is he okay? It's cold outside. The temperatures, it had at one point got down to 1 degree. And I'm like, I don't understand, why isn't he back home? It just didn't make any sense. He's 10 years old. He's a smart boy. He was born on a mountain. I call him Mountain Kitty sometimes. And at any rate, I was going through it. So on the lesson that I was learning these days, or should I say I already knew, but it was something that I had to put to practice. And that is focusing on what you want. I wanted my baby to come home. I wanted him to be home. I wanted him to be safe. And I hated feeling the way that I was feeling. I couldn't function to my full capacity. And this year, I have one of my challenges is distractions, and attempting to not have many distractions. so that I can focus. And, when you're worried about one of your animals or just worried about anything, it's hard to focus on anything else. So where you're trying to get comfortable, y'all, where your attention goes, that's where energy flows, right? Well, I had to put it to the test, hardcore. So in between the crying, I had to get myself together and be like, look, you got to stay positive because this is not doing anything. And I got a really good imagination. I'm very creative. And I tend to create not so good things sometimes if you let your mind go there. It's cold outside. Nobody's outside. It's like all you hear is the snow falling on the ground, and it's even so cold it's hard to breathe. It's like, and my cat's out here somewhere, and you're tripping and your imagination is going crazy. But I had to focus, and I just, I stilled myself. I calmed down, and I just imagined him home making biscuits on the couch and on my bed, his favorite places. I imagined I'm going to be sitting here on the couch, and he's going to come to the window, and I'm going to hear his cute little squeak, 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 as his paws make on the window. And I'm going to jump up, and I'm just going to snatch him up and kiss him all over. I even brought his bowl out, and I have a can of sardines I put in the bowl. I didn't open it yet, but I just put the can there because I was like, when he gets home, not if, when he gets home, his food will be right here. Monday went by, no brother. Tuesday went by, no brother. Wednesday went by, no brother. Wednesday evening, I was sitting here, and let me tell you, during those days, I would cry, and then I'm like, no, stop crying, you gotta be positive. And then I'd be positive for like 3-4 hours, and then I'd get distracted. My focus would get distracted. I would look at the Weather Channel, or I'd look at my phone. What degrees is it? What does it say for the next day? How many hours is it gonna, be snowing? How long can somebody stay outside, in this environment, in this, cold habitat and survive? And I'm thinking about all the animals out there that are changed. Like, my mind is going down all these rabbit holes, and I'm losing focus because of outside distraction. And so I had to bring it in, had to reel it in. I reeled it in. And I just focused on brother coming to the window, making his little cute sounds with his paws. And by God, that's exactly what happened Wednesday night. I was sitting there on the couch, heard a weird noise. I looked, and that was him. I was like, oh my God! I ran, I snatched him up, kissed him all over. He didn't want nothing to do with me, of course. He jumped down. He was hungry. He was warm, though. So he was holed up in somebody's house, or basement or something. And I don't know. I don't even care. He's home, and he's warm. And thank you. Much gratitude. Always, always saying thank you. Always been grateful. I was very grateful for that. But it did remind me of my challenges this year, and focusing on what I want, not what I don't want. Focusing on what I want, imagining it, thinking about it, writing about it, saying it, talking about it, singing about it, thinking about it, dreaming about it. And it will happen. So, good practice. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I really, really do appreciate it. I'll be back next Friday. Y'all have a great day. Have a great week. Stay warm. Bye.